there, welcome to July of 2024. So July is a 6 month in an 8 universal year. So today, as I was kind of pondering, what kind of a message I was going to be sharing with you, I kind of got railroaded by Spirit. Seriously, like I had something entirely different planned for you, but Spirit came in and went, nope, I got something else to share. So last time I checked, when Spirit comes and knocking, y'all have to listen up, right? So can you hear that needle going across the record? Well, it's kind of what happened to me today. So here it is, right? I was confused. Like I really was quite confused because this month Spirit was saying they need for me to talk to you about being more flexible. But last time I checked, flexibility is related to the number 5. Okay, so that would have been last month. But nope, they want to talk about flexibility. So how does flexibility even apply to the number 6? So when we think about the universal month of 6, we think about responsibility. We think about balance and a need for perfectionism. And dare I say, maybe just a little bit of domestic drama, just kind of mix things up just a little bit. And all that still remains to be true. Okay. But Spirit was reminding us to apply flexibility to all that is a 6 vibration. Okay, so what does that even look like this month? So the influence of the 6 can put a bee in your bonnet while taking a solid stand on something that really matters to you. It's like you're taking a stand, and that's the way it is, and it is what it is, and you get all that. But this month, you're going to be asked to loosen your grasp on what you believe to be right. Is it really all that important to be right? Can you be a little bit more flexible, even if this challenges your belief system? Is it that important to live and die on that hill? Or can you make room for someone else's beliefs, right? So the 6 universal month encourages you to focus on building healthy and supportive relationships, okay? Because the 6 is always going to be about relationships, typically within your family, but also within your work relationships as well. So this month, you're going to be asked to be a little bit more flexible in how you see your son's choice of girlfriend. Is it possible for you to make room for his choice without judgment? Is it possible, maybe just talk him a little bit, that you don't like how you might look if this relationship doesn't work out, right? It happens, okay? The number 6 is also going to be about taking responsibility, taking on a lot of family responsibility and fulfilling obligations, especially as it relates to your family. Again, this can be your work family, this can be your personal family. But the 6 will increase your need to be perfect and will amplify your need to do the right thing, right? Always the 6 influence. You know what it's like if you're a 6 life path, or you've got a core number that's a 6, or you're born on the 6th day. You guys have this need to always do the right thing. So we're all going to be under that umbrella of that influence of feeling like we have to do the right thing in July of 2024. But can you allow yourself to be a little bit more flexible? Can you let the need to be perfect and maybe even a tiny bit of self-righteousness go? Is that possible, right? Can you be a little bit more flexible in the way that you respond to how your sister-in-law does it, right? Might not be you, maybe it's her taking on the responsibility, but can we lose the judgment? The 6th universal month is bound to bring up some challenges related to family dynamics. It is what it is, guys, and I'm giving you the heads up on it. So the 6 wants to be in control of the family drama. That will be the influence next month. But how can you respond to the drama? Maybe just a little bit more flexibility. This is a time for balance and also a time to ensure that your needs are being met as well. It's a time to strike a balance so that everybody wins. So in a nutshell, I'm going to keep this really short because after all, this is July and most of us want to be outside playing and not sitting here on the internet watching YouTube videos by Ann Perry. Did I say that? Anyway, July is going to be a month to let go of rigidity in favor of instilling peace and harmony. Okay, so as you're out there for your picnics and you're out there for your wiener roasts and you're out there with your beach parties and your family reunions and all that kind of stuff, we are always going to try and focus to establish peace and harmony in our family dynamics. So the world is not going to stop rotating, I promise you, if you give up the need to be right. Last time I checked, okay? So being more flexible requires you to take the blinders off, right? Be open to seeing things maybe in a different light, okay? Be more like a tree whose roots are firmly planted in the ground, but it can still be flexible while it's swaying in a strong breeze. It's kind of a cool way to look at it. Trees are solid; they're in the ground, right? They're planted firmly in the ground. Sort of like a building. A building is planted on a foundation, but the building is solid and it can't move. So it's at risk of being knocked over. But if the building was a little bit more flexible, as is the tree, then chances are it would survive a little bit better. Okay. So, and if you really want to split hairs here, because I'm that girl, that I like to dig a little deeper than most numerologists do. July is technically a 15-6 universal month. How do we know that? Because when we add 7 to the universal year of 8, it adds to 15, and 1 and 5 equal 6. Okay, so we know it's a 6 universal month, but the numbers that we have to add up to make it a 6 universal month are important too. Okay, so the 1 is asking us to be a little bit more independent, a little bit more creative, maybe being a little bit more of a leader, stepping into authenticity and originality. And the 5 is asking us to be, wait for it, flexible, right? The 5 is all about flexibility. So to summarize this 15-6 universal month of July 2024, July is a time to stay balanced between our need for independence, that's the 1, and our need to maintain balance, that's the 6. And this is going to require a lot of focus on our ability to be flexible, which is the 5. That's it, guys. That's what I've got for you this month. I kept it short so you can get outside and have your best July ever. I just know that you're going to be creating your best month ever. Take care. Have a good one. See you soon.